So, this all happens the same day of the storm, also.
This has
You,
been a
you
heck of a
have
day.
not taken your rest yet.
What? Well, I say this. What time of day is it roughly, kind of? Or I
I'm
guess how
going
long have
to-
we been awake?
I'm going to flop onto my butt, like sit on my tail, and just kind of look up and be like, I'm tired with you guys and all of your drama. I think we should have a nap here, at least for a little while.
Sakura looks at her. Just like that slow head turn. Kind of like Stewie in Family Guy, just slow head tilt. And then
Annie
just
has
looks
the
away.
Look on her face of like, I know what I just said. Like, you know, the eyes. It's like, I know what I just said.
Sakura just shakes her head and looks away.
Said, girl.
I know you heard me.
Calixtus says, I think we should keep moving. We haven't made any progress today at all.
I
So-
literally just died, and you're the one saying you need to take a break.
Well, I need a snack. 'Cause I don't think I've eaten breakfast or have any food in my inventory. I have no food in my inventory except for
That's the crab man. I'm sure he has plenty.
I have plenty of meat. Either saying good to
Turning
you,
grin at the paladin.
yeah.
Calixtus hands you some beef jerky and like pops you up on his shoulders and just starts walking.
Sakura
Okay.
gives a sideways glance.
So
I
you...
eat the beef jerky and I hug you.
You're like
Back,
hugging
I'm
his
just kinda
head.
Slowly kind of hugging your head, resting my chin on the top of your head. Her hair is probably getting all in your face because she has her long red hair.
Sakura's just walking along, just like staring at the back of her head.
I just turn around, glare at Sakura, turn back around, rest my head back on his head.
Throwing down the gauntlet.
Ooh, let's see. Ooh. Should I do that? No, I'm not gonna do that. Out of respect
no, you
for
should definitely
Calixtus.
not disintegrate her.
Okay, no, I
Can't
wasn't gonna
yourself.
go that far. I was thinking about using the wand of movement, but I don't want to get mess all over you. So.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for not doing that.
You're welcome. It was the right choice.
Oh my god, if you would have done that though, Calixtus would have given you the most dirty look ever.
I would have lost all my bestie brownie points.
No, maybe you should do this.
Well, luckily,
Gotta
enough
love
for
D&D.
Sakura, I'm smart.
I don't want her little white dress under her little red hood to be dirty, so no. Let's not.
She's basically Red Riding Hood, but also
She's
the wolf.
essentially Red Hood, too. Yes, that's yes.
He just said yes, all of them in one. Now.
Yes. Except instead of a wolf, she's just a fox and fluffy and adorable. And you can't look at those eyes.
Debatable.
And say no. Oh,
Sakura would disagree.
you loved Annie. Sakura loved Annie when she showed up.
No, I still love Annie. I just have to play the character. And Sakura would be a little bit salty at Annie right now. But that's it. I don't actually dislike
Fair,
Annie.
that's fair. No, I know, but like I remember when she first showed up, Sakura's like,
Oh,
my
yeah.
God. It's like now
Yeah.
it's like, girl, no.
That's sad. That's great.
Oh man.
This is some real gold here.
You know what? I'm gonna start playing my lyre as we're walking along, but like very quietly because I don't want to draw attention. So like most of the notes are kind of flat and everything. I'm not even gonna roll a performance check, and I know it's gonna be bad.
Okay, well, if Sakura's gonna do that,
Oh, it was a 20. That's what I
say
said.
Annie wants to try and like one up her by like humming along, but like sounding better, just being better.
Watch it be a botch or something.
I also cast Thaumaturgy to add the sound of an orchestra to support my lyre in the background. One up that.
I'm writing Calixtus's ears, so all he'll hear is my beautiful voice, maybe, unless I botch this. No, I sound pretty good.
Well, that's
Hey,
not bad,
not
though.
too bad.
An 18 solid.
It's a 20.
I only roll ones when it comes to weather.
Oh, how
Summon
does Twixus
tornado.
respond?
Just sitting on your shoulders, head on yours, humming along, and you think it's amazing.
I'm debating between whether Calixis would be hesitant of attracting attention or really wanting to attract attention at this point because they haven't found like any mind flayers.
He's just
so
like,
far.
please give me a fight.
Oh dear lord.
So you're
So-
gonna push on through the night then?
No, not the whole night, but for a
Yeah.
couple more hours. Calixis wants to make at least some progress today.
Keep in mind, though, I do have one level of exhaustion, so if we go long enough to get a level of exhaustion, I'll have 2. Wait, do you only
Okay.
get rid of 1 per long rest? How does that work?
You get rid of all of them per long rest. Some
Okay.
people run it as 1 per long rest, but I'm gonna say it's all per long rest.
Sleep like a rock.
So you do continue on pushing through the night, somewhat. You do all
Really
gain
slow.
another level of exhaust, you all do gain a level of
Again,
exhaustion.
We are not pushing through the night. We are only going for a couple hours to make some progress. We are not pushing through the night.
Still,
gain a level of
it is
exhaustion?
enough for 1 level of exhaustion.
Yeah, I think it's what, like, if you go like 2 hours past what you technically can,
It
or
is 2
whatever, you get a
hours?
level. I thought it was something like that. I could be wrong.
If I'm just kind of humming, napping on his shoulders, do I take a level of exhaustion?
Alright, we'll say no one gets a level of exhaustion then.
My singing's just like
For now.
everybody's tired. A little humming along. Everybody's just enthralled by it. You don't feel tired.
I will say if you go any further, though, you will get a level of exhaustion.
Does
Since
does
I'm
Sakura
on his
look exhausted? Like, can you tell she is
Yeah.
exhausted?
Yeah.
Okay.
She has like crusted blood around her mouth,
Okay,
like remnants of foam in the corner.
So after going
Kinda
this way for
wobbly.
a little while, he's gonna ask Sakura if she needs a turn, like if she's okay, like can she keep going?
I'm still playing my lyre at this point, and I like
Okay.
take a break, and I just kind of like half-heartedly like hold up a thumbs up. I think I can do it, and then
He
go
shakes
back
his
to
head.
just half-heartedly strumming my lyre.
No, he shakes his head, and like he sets Annie down, and he like bends down like to give a piggyback ride, and he pats his back. Hop on.
Big angry huff.
You're
upon
like-
setting down. Not happy to be set down.
Sakura's literally just like half out of it at this point. She's not even noticing. She just kind of like puts her lyre like on the little like holster, I guess she has for it, and then she's just gonna like kind of climb her way up. She's not gonna jump. She's gonna climb.
But he doesn't have to. He's like squatted down, like
Okay.
he's way down low. You could literally just reach your arms straight forward and just sort of fall forward, and you're like on his back. And
That's
all
what I'm gonna do then.
Okay.
My head kind of like smacks into the back of yours.
Don't. He takes
I have a
it with
headache
his-
again.
He takes it with his general stoic response.
Like his head doesn't even move; it just stays perfectly still.
Kind of. Yours
I'm
is just a
no
little head.
longer On Calixtus's
Yeah, by
shoulders.
comparison, yeah.
I'm gonna
Correct.
go walk with Vera and just kind of like judge you from afar. However far away she is.
Oh.
I'm over with Vera now. She is my new friend.
Alright. So you make camp for the night then?
Yeah.
Can I
After
look
a
to see
couple
if
hours
there's
of
a good
hiking,
place?
yeah.
Can I look for a good place?
So
to
you
hang out?
do 2 hours of hiking then?
Yeah, 2 hours of hiking, but then we rest for the night.
Alright, so you do have a level of exhaustion for now then.
Actually, I think I don't get it because of my background. I was looking
Yeah.
at I can go up to 16 hours of
Yeah, Annie and Sakura did not go for 2 hours, but Calixis definitely did.
Being carried still counts.
towards exhaustion.
Yeah, like even if you're like riding on a horseback, it'll still count.
That is.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
That's why I'm saying it. If it counts for horseback, it counts for that. Because I imagine horseback's more comfortable than sitting on someone's shoulders too, probably.
Sakura just like
Depends on
pulls
your
out a zip
horse.
tie and like holds her hands together so that she doesn't have to do the work.
But yeah, you guys do get a level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Which for you, Sakura, means 2.
So my speed is halved, and I have disadvantage on ability checks. Woohoo! I really hope we don't get into a fight before we sleep.
Stop giving him ideas.
But you make camp for the night?
Yes.
Can I do a
Alrighty.
survival check to see if I sleep comfortably or not? Make myself a nice little bed of mushrooms.
Sure.
Quick, hide the nets.
No! I'm gonna make a hammock out of it this time.
The paladin still has the net.
I technically still have your ring of regeneration too.
Yeah. After they make camp, we should all give back the items. Yeah, actually, that was Calixtus' ring of regeneration originally. He gave it to you to heal after the radiation incident.
Mhm.
'Cause he's the tank.
He really is.
So, you make camp for the night.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I guess so.
You set the robot up to have him watch.
Yep.
Sakura's basically a ragdoll at this point. Like, she has
Yeah, he just
no
put-
energy left.
Yeah, he just puts him up there so he can watch like a little. He's like a little alarm.
You just wind him a little bit. You set the alarm time and.
Yep.
All right. Nothing happens during the night, and you all can hit the long rest button.
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness.
And then do we just manually get rid of the other exhaustion?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
I feel well rested.
Arrow sheet. You want to hit long rest on Nostromo's sheet?
Sure. I don't really pay much attention to his sheet unless it's combat.
Yeah. Anyway, you all make it through the night, and eventually come to in what you assume is the morning.
I want to wake everybody up by hitting the robot on the head with a crowbar.
Isn't that the robot's job?
Probably.
Just dong!
You hit Chad's head, and the crowbar breaks.
Oh, I like my crowbar.
Well, then you shouldn't hit the crab man.
Damn it!
Do you actually smack the robot with the crowbar?
Yeah, to wake everyone up.
Okay. You all come to the sound of Annie smacking the robot with the crowbar.
Ugh, that's hell of an alarm clock, I say.
Rise and shine. It's kind of like puts the crowbar back. Like I don't know,
Sakura
like, do you have
just
a belt holster for a crowbar. Just kind of walks away.
she just stares at the fox like, "Who are you?" Not even in the sense of like I don't like you, just in the sense of great bewilderment.
Do I see you staring at me at all? Would that be something?
So you bang on the robot's head, wake everyone up, and start walking away.
Does the robot have a dent in his head now?
Yes.
Okay.
If not, I will
Sakura.
be disappointed. Yes.
And everyone else. You see the robot's head slowly turn without moving the rest of his body, so that he's looking backwards over his shoulders at Annie. Then you see him reach into his belt and pull out a familiar wand.
She's getting moved.
Yup.
And-
She's getting moved.
and point it at Annie. Annie, you prompt
This is
you
gonna try and make a reflex save to stop it.
you promptly it's too late.
Okay. Oh yeah, I
It's
rolled
too late.
poorly on that anyway.
You promptly all of a sudden just vomit and soil yourself.
Isn't there a con save for that?
Yeah, can't I see?
Not for his.
Oh yeah, because doesn't he have like a special one?
In character you don't know that.
Okay.
I gotta have
okay.
some sort. No, I have a reaction of some sort. I have to.
Nope.
I'm not letting the robot get the best of me.
Probably not against crapping yourself. I don't think they really have any like presets to save against that.
Save against crapping your pants.
There's no saving throw for this one.
Fine.
You're just walking away, and then all of a sudden,
I
and
just completely
everything
collapse.
everything else,
Collapse.
as the robot then
You do.
says, "Don't hit me on the head with a crowbar,"
Just silent.
and then just slowly puts the wand back in his bag
It's so
while
fun.
maintaining
I don't know why.
unblinking eye contact with you.
I'm just like on the ground, face down, just like a mess.
I don't know why, but every time I picture Nostromo doing anything, I just picture R2D2. Every time. I know he's not, but that's all that my mind pictures.
So I guess I'm laying in a puddle of my own shit. Vomit just on the ground, face first. It's not good. It's not good.
Sakura grins a little bit.
Oh.
Just kind of sobbing.
Oh no, she's crying?
Yeah.
Oh, if she's crying, I'll go help her.
Just
Yeah.
into the ground.
Calixtus will go over by
Yeah,
her too,
I'll go help
especially
her.
once the tears start. Calixtus gets out his wand, and he just makes all the mess disappear, and just sort of
Did you take any damage?
and just sort of pets her head a little bit, and says, "There you go, all better."
I lean in to like jump and hug him. Just kind of like hug him tight. Save me. You saved me.
Sakura rolls her eyes.
Calixtus is a little surprised, but awkwardly goes with it. I guess 'cause he's not sure what else to do.
I feel like Calixtus is like the type of make-believe person who like he acts stoic and he is stoic, but he's also kind of a pushover when it comes to the people he cares about.
I think all of that is 100% fair.
She's probably still crying at this point, but yeah.
You guys hear the sound of a printer going,
The meme.
and then it's coming from the direction of the robot, and then the robot's homunculus flies over to you, Annie, and just drops a piece of paper in your hands that has this emoji on it, and I put it in general chat.
No, that's my emoji.
What is that emoji? I've never seen that before.
Oh my
I
god,
love it,
have
though.
So many versions of that.
That's my new favorite emoji. Why does it look so angry?
It's just like.
That's great. Like I say, D&D, everybody.
No.
Okay. Any chance today we can actually make some hiking progress?
Sure, no weather roll today.
Oh, I want to roll for weather.
Oh. Stop it. Ouch.
Okay. I shall not use my summon tornado spell.
I'm just gonna kind of fast forward here. You guys travel for like 3 more days. You cross the river again. Eventually, you see in the distance the faint illumination of a city,
That's 3 days I could be screwing with. I mean,
which you would venture to guess is the Drow City. And the cavern also narrows around it, so you're going to have to try and sneak your way past it. And as you get within a mile of it, Clixtus, or what's the range on your thing again? You're
My special demon sense?
Yeah. Is that a mile or 5 miles?
I think it was 5.
It's pretty good.
Because I remember it was like longer
5
than I was
miles.
expecting.
Yep. It's 5
Okay.
miles.
You do sense some fiends within the city.
Ooh.
Like, you're using the plural of that word.
Yes.
Wait, so anytime he uses that, does Sakura pop up? Or does she not count as, like, a fiend? Probably doesn't,
It's
right?
only like a tiny little tingle. Kinda.
Okay. How far away did you say the city is?
It's... See, you said the range was 5 miles, right?
Yes.
Here, give me a second here. There we go. So, you get within 5 miles of the city, and you get to where like your range is overlapping the city by a mile, we'll say. So you're within 4 miles of the outskirts of the city, but like it's gone into the city by a mile. Your sense range has, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're about 4 miles away.
Yeah, and you like I said, you do sense some fiends in it. Also, I should move you over to the map I have.
Ooh,
Map.
new map.
And copyright strike.
Hey, it's not copyright if I sing it. Especially if I do it badly.
Does that count?
They don't want to even acknowledge that's their song.
It's not even close to the original. They can't be mad
Oh.
at me.
What is...
Oh, it's just me and Calixtus. A dream.
What? Hang on, what's going on? Oh,
I have teleported you to another dimension.
hang on a second.
And now my cat is screaming outside. Will you stop? Oh my god.
So, what are you doing? Also, for the record, there is like some well, not trees, but mushrooms and rocks and stuff. I kept the map simple so I didn't spend forever on it.
I'm throwing it down. I'm fighting Sakura right here, right now.
How many hit points do you have total?
Enough.
Uh-huh.
And you?
Plenty. More than enough, actually.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
I can't take this seriously. I really can't. It's great, though. I love it.
I'm just gonna keep.
Are you
marching
not
towards the city.
entertained?
That's not what it's came for.
So, are you going to try and sneak your way around the city?
I'm marching right at it.
Are you sure? You were told that the drow
Nope.
enslave people.
I'm not a people. I'm an
Calixis
adorable.
will.
I'm
will
gonna
try
start
and
walking
stop you.
around. I'll try
be
and
like,
stop
nope.
her, too.
I'm gonna be incredibly disappointed. Like, what are you doing? Why? What's wrong?
Also, Calixtus, do you keep your wings out?
No.
Okay.
No. They have been gone a long time.
Alrighty.
I'm confused as to why you won't let me go in there.
Calixis
she's
will
like-
explain. They will enslave us if they find us. We need to be quiet.
Yeah. And you said
And
that
we will
about
be
the last
turned
city,
into
and I
mind
walked us right
flayers.
through the front door. Just kind of holding their hands out to the side. I walked us right through the front door.
And you got shanked.
Yeah, but after, that doesn't count.
Shanked only counts if it was before something else happened. Getting shanked doesn't count.
Not if it was a
it's
direct result of the thing or anything like that.
Sorry
That's
about
kind of
it.
what I'm saying.
Don't fight Annie logic. You're gonna do more psychic damage to yourself.
It's just that meme of the woman looking around with an intense thinking face and all the equations flying by in the air.
Mhm. That's me just in real life all the time.
Same.
Leave my physics major out of this.
I love the subtle flex. I'm just gonna leave my degree out of this.
Me and my master's degree will be over here in the corner.
Me and my doctorate will be at my office. Make an appointment with the receptionist.
My 3 college degrees and I will be making the campfire.
This is a not so subtle brag anymore.
Oh, this just keeps escalating. Anyway, moving on. Didn't
Still
say I
not
knew how to
happy
read a
about
room
me.
or my social skills were great.
Oh gosh.
Hey, every time you feel bad about yourself, just remember I tried to kick open a pull door.
You're not wrong.
So with that in mind, I'm ready to march directly into the city.
Nope. I guess you're going back upon Calixtus.
Don't make me pull out the zip ties, Annie.
Because he's marching that way.
Ooh,
No,
ooh, okay.
actually, we don't have to do that. Calixtus will be like, I don't suggest you do that, but I'm not going to stop you. But I'm going to be going this way.
And
we'll
then
see if
Sakura
she
is
wants
gonna
to go off on
turn.
her alone.
Sakura's gonna turn and follow really close, just right beside him, to see if that triggers Annie to get her to head this way.
She's gonna roll her eyes and stomp her feet. Does not say anything. Just follow along. Just whatever.
It worked. Woo.
As you are getting closer to the city, you are sensing more and more fiends within. I would say you sense probably about 10 to 20 fiends.
That's not as bad as I thought, but still.
Not great.
No, it's not very optimistic either way.
I mean, it doesn't tell you how powerful they are either. They
crazy
could be
animal guys do that.
less than one. like they could be like challenge rating 1/4 Lemire's, or they could be
My-
Baylor's.
My
Guess
D&D
that's fair,
bestie
but
has
they're
the heart
also-
of a fiend beating inside of him. I'm not especially fond of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're also in a city of drow slavers, so like,
Right.
strong or not sure it's relevant to this conversation.
Annie's still probably stomping along, upset that you won't let her go to the city. Just not saying
Fair
anything,
enough.
but like arms crossed, not happy. Wants to go explore.
So are you going to try and stealthily creep along the outside of the city?
Yep. Only thing we can do.
Ooh,
Alrighty.
I'm going to cast pass without a trace. So if you stay
Alright.
within 30 feet of me, add 10 to any stealth checks you make.
Okay, definitely gonna do that.
Yeah. I feel like this is one case in which, like, even if you are wearing heavy armor, it's still worth it.
Yeah.
Alright. Everyone roll me stealth.
Ooh, 26 total.
Nostromo.
29 for Annie.
Well, actually, Nostromo has an equal roll because he's armorer. So
Yeah.
So that's
actually-
20 for Calixtus then?
Mhm.
Okay.
So, which of your rolls, Stutz, is the, which one's for Nostromo, which one's for Crabman?
Nostromo is the later one, which would be an 18,
Okay.
and mine's the 3.
Well,
Or 28 and 13, really.
oh yeah. We'll say it's 18 because it shouldn't be rolling at disadvantage. So
Yeah, because
that means Nostromo's got a 28
Yep.
and you got a 13. Yeah, you got 13. And then Vera got a 16. Sakura got a 26. Annie got a 29. And Calixtus got a 20.
I'm
So-
invisible as fuck.
Overall, that is a success.
Woo! Pass without a choice.
Yep.
For the win!
And
For
it
the
is a
win!
very good thing,
Pass
too.
without a trace for the win!
For the win, bro. Sodden.
I still want to go explore.
So you
Request denied.
creep
What's-
along the outside of the city very stealthily. You do see, as you're passing by it, you do see a place where they've got people working on the wall, like on a spot where they're just repairing it some. You
So,
can
of
tell
the-
that it looks to be slaves that are being forced to do it.
What races can we see? Like, is it mostly just drow? Is it like
The drow
gnomes?
appear to be the ones in charge, with very few drow as slaves. However, there's deep gnomes that are slaves. There's Dwergar that are slaves.
So they're all kind of underground dwelling peoples.
Yeah, there's some goblins and like bugbears
Okay.
and
Yeah, because I just wanted to know, because like the way that I was looking at it is like if there's like humans and elves, then that means that they're probably going like above ground to find some of these people.
yeah, you do see like a couple humans and elves. However, they seem to be very much the minority as far as these
The
slaves
exception
go.
to the rule.
Whatever adventurers wandered into the Underdark and got themselves captured.
I ruin our stealth and cast fireball on the party. What?
Oh my gosh. This is the best. Honestly, though, I will say, like, you're really playing the character really well, so props on that.
Yes.
It's tough. It's tough.
So hard.
Anyway,
Most
So hard to be
logical.
mean.
are you going north or south of the city? As
Is there
you are
any way
seeing
that
Away
the
with my
looks?
fires.
Is there any way that looks shorter?
Well, you can't really tell because of the distance and
Well,
the
I could
fact.
cast polymorph and turn into a bat, and I could scout out.
Then your pass without a trace would leave everyone
Oh
else.
yeah, yeah, that's true.
1 second, maybe I can help here, actually. Oh, I don't have required stuff. Never mind. Wait, maybe I... Oh, no. Never mind, I'm not of any help. I was gonna do something
I feel
useful,
that.
but I don't have... I wasn't on the surface, so I don't have half of the crap that I need. And then you found me beaten in an alleyway, essentially, so... I don't have anything.
Alrighty.
No, you were beaten in an underground tunnel, aka a cave. Get it right.
Oh my...
So, are you going north or south?
Yes. Directly through the center of the city.
Split the difference and say east.
West. Head west.
West.
Alright.
Oh, I thought you
Where-
said
You just go right to the
either-
center of the city and are enslaved, and that's the end of the
have-
campaign.
a complaint. I would like
Either of
Kyle.
the
Yeah,
directions feel like
you
they have
assume
fewer
that.
fiends in.
Good question. Are all the fiends inside the city?
Yes, it seems they're all inside the city.
Okay.
Could I try and persuade Calixtus to let us go into the city?
You can't really
It's no wonder you're found half
persuade
dead in a cave.
other players to do something
We should
so
go
as
into
much.
the city. There could be things that you could, like, I don't know, like Holy Spirit and like whatever it is you do.
That's the most not paladin thing I've ever heard. Or whatever you do.
I'll say, see here.
She wants to go in. She
See,
wants
so
to cause hell.
1 to 2, the south has less fiends, and 3 to 4, the north has less fiends.
I want to roll.
Okay, so the south has less fiends.
Okay, then Calixtus says he wants to go south.
Fine.
Sakura trusts
Yes.
Calixtus, and she will just start to follow him.
Alrighty, you guys skirt your way south of the city, and like I said,
And strut, and strut, and strut.
you do, like I said, see some people working on the wall, repairing a spot in it. Looks like maybe they had an incident with a purple worm or something.
Is that an edge or a crater?
Oh, that's the wall.
Okay. I was like, I want to jump in the hole. I actually had to stop myself, and like my girlfriend was riding with me yesterday. I have this intrusive thought that I can't shake, where when I'm driving, I want to reach out and like slap a road sign. And like I actually had to restrain myself last night so hard, and she even like swerved away from this mailbox. I was like, in my head, I'm like, I need to hit this mailbox with my hand.
That's
And
amazing.
I struggle to stop myself, and it's the worst thing in the world.
Think about it this way. It will further mess up your hand.
Yeah, there's not a lot of hand left to mess up, so like,
What have I
But
got
I
to lose,
can't-
man?
I can't shake it. I can't shake the intrusive thought to just reach out and just whap on a fucking road sign. I don't know
That's why his hand is all messed up.
That would be like a belly flop on steroids.
Yeah, like I've high-fived a friend. We were both in cars and we drove.
I've
past
also
it. We were at parking
Oh,
lot
that's
speed,
cool.
So like we high-fived in the parking lot. And,
Mhm.
like that hurt. I thought I broke my hand, so I couldn't imagine a road sign at full speed.
You
But
just
I
wouldn't
still
have a
have
hand.
this urge to just reach out and grab it. I don't know why. I can't shake it. I just
And
can't.
that is how Mooney got a hook for a hand.
Yeah.
Anyway,
topic.
You manage to skirt your way past the city without being noticed.
Damn.
Yay!
I wanted to loot stuff. Steal stuff. Punch holes in drywall. Do they have drywall down here in the Underdark? Is there drywall?
You just,
I
like-
need to know this. Is there drywall?
You just like buy a single sheet of drywall just to punch it.
Just to punch it.
Alrighty. Anyway, you guys make your way past the city, like I said, and travel for a couple more days with nothing happening. Till eventually... Here. Yeah, that'll work. Hang on a second here. You do start getting an uneasy feeling of being watched.
Dun dun dun.
I ignore this feeling. I can't feel feelings. Oh, no, I can. I'm gonna ignore it and just kind of keep marching along happy. It's not the worst that she's ever had growing up. How she did. Being watched constantly. I'm not bothered by it.
You double check something. Here.
Desk light. Oh, everything is falling over. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, saved it.
Actually, correction, you feel like you're being followed.
Ooh.
I don't like that then. Never mind. I can't shake that feeling.
If I look behind us, do I see anything?
Make me a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Being uneasy and having...
23!
Ooh. I'm gonna hold my dagger anyways, just kind of like nervously. Not like
I pick the robot up and use him like a satellite machine just to get him to turn his head around.
As he makes a quarter turn, he goes, ding,
Yep.
ding.
Radar made.
Alright, have Nostromo make a perception check with advantage since you're... Or no, it's just a straight roll because you're helping him. And he doesn't have dark vision.
Hey, anything's better than nothing. $14.
Alright. Sakura, you don't see anything.
Thanks, Ed.
Oh, I don't see anything?
Nope.
So
No.
it's invisible.
I look up and make a perception check.
Mm,
Alright.
mhm. I'll assist. Can I assist with those?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll assist with that. Well, actually, should you do it or should I? Because I have a +7 to perception.
Yeah, you do it, then I assist. I just tell you like,
Okay.
hey, let's check look up.
Okay. Perception, advantage,
22.
22.
Nope, you don't see anything.
Hmm.
You
Do
just...
I
Do-
hear anything? Or smell anything? I'm gonna use my perk.
Does Calixtus have, like, something having to do with, like, sensing invisible stuff, or am I just making stuff up now?
I don't think he
Depends
does.
on if it's a fiend or if it's evil.
Do I
Okay.
smell or hear anything with that? So I have my heightened senses I'm gonna use.
You don't smell anything out of the ordinary.
Do I
Or hear anything.
out of the
Nope.
ordinary? Okay. I'm just gonna continue to walk with a knife out and side-eye Sakura.
Sakura's a little unnerved because now you're holding a knife.
It's a rather
Oh,
sharp
knife.
looking. It is a rather sharp and nasty.
Oh, I
looking
know. I heard you sharpening it earlier.
It also looks like it's been well used. This is not her first time using this. Fear should be the feeling that immediately comes to mind.
Yep, when I look at your character's profile picture, fear is definitely the first emotion that I feel.
That's how they get you. No.
It's all an act.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would believe it. I could see it just being an act. Easy.
Come on, I'm not that smart. Let's be real.
What, you or Annie?
Yes. Oh no, I'm getting crumbs all over my keyboard. No. Crumbs all over
so sad.
everything.
The kind of randomness of it. Oh.
Just, yeah, I could see it being an act. Oh no, my keyboard!
That's Annie. And he's like,
Yeah.
oh no, I got crumbs on my keyboard. Here, Calixtus, help me.
No, okay. No, you're feeling added right now. This is not cool. I'm sending a picture of what's happening. I don't even care. There's crumbs going into my keyboard, and it's a problem.
You just send a picture of the crumbs in your keyboard.
Yes. That's my desk right now.
Yep, looks like a very crummy keyboard.
Anyway. So, you continue onwards with the continued feeling of being followed, even though when you look, there's clearly nothing following you.
I'm gonna kind of like scooch up next to Calixtus, but I'm gonna try to do it kind of like just very like nonchalantly. I'm gonna say, do you, in a whisper, but I'm gonna talk so that people can hear me. Do you sense that too?
Sense what?
Chicken butt.
Insight check.
Can I roll an insight check for chicken butt? No.
Chicken butt check.
Sorry, I derailed it again.
So is Calixtus lying and trying to play it cool, or does he actually not sense it?
I didn't make any perception rolls.
Oh, you don't have to
yeah,
make a
you-
perception roll to feel
yeah.
like you're being followed.
Yeah. That's what I
You
was
very
thinking.
much feel like you're being followed.
Oh, like that's just a given?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey.
That's what made me think to do the check.
He's like, that feeling like we're being followed? Yes,
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah,
that.
that one. I
Apparently.
can't push it up there. Why'd you have to add the apparently on the end? Oh,
Because
I was
didn't know
keeping it together.
Because I didn't know I knew that until like a second ago.
Understandable. Shoot, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. um,
Can I?
Serious
I want
face.
to look at Sakura.
Quick, Crabman, throw the robot into the darkness.
No, I'm gonna look at
The
Sakura
robot.
and be like, "Well, would this make you feel any better?" And like cast dancing lights. What was it? 120 feet, like behind us, like a little purple light.
I just kind of look at
Kinda throw it.
Calixtus.
Do you hear? Is my mic still working? Yes. Cool.
I use my dancing lights cantrip.
First of all, I love that you chose purple. Second of all, I just look at Calixtus and say, uh, you want to take this one?
Ouch. The
He
shade
says-
is
He
real.
just shakes his head and he says, "This one's all you."
Did anyone notice the lights? Like, if I look back, is anyone looking at us?
You're well and far away from the city. You've been traveling for a couple days past the city now, if that's what you're
Okay.
asking.
Good.
But can she see anything in my little light that glows?
Just some mushrooms and like some like centipede scurries underneath the light. It's a big centipede. It's like the size of a cat.
Ew!
That seems legit.
But I don't see anything, like, with the light.
In fact, you can faintly hear the scuttling.
Ew! Alright, I have a thing. I can't handle centipedes.
Centipede bass drop. No, what? I just
But
aged
yeah.
myself there.
But no, after,
Seeing that, you kind of feel like something's crawling on you.
of course I do.
I feel sticky now.
You.
But yeah, no, after, like, looking to see if I see anything besides the centipede, I'm gonna turn back to Annie and say, thank you for, trying to help. I don't necessarily think that's the best idea at the moment, just because we're trying to stay kind of as unnoticed as possible, you know, even if we are far away from the city and probably being followed. It's probably just, you know, best to kind of still keep a low profile. But thank you for the help.
Just kind of gives you that look of just like, uh-huh.
Calixtus walks up to the crab man
Mm-hmm.
and says, "What do you think? Should we set an ambush?"
I have the glyph of warding spell.
Probably wouldn't be
Sorry.
a bad idea.
Okay.
I want to cast Dancing Lights again, but this time I'm just going to kind of hold it like a little crystal in my hand. Stare
Does
at
anybody have invisibility? The spell?
I have an ability that can let me go invisible for a round of combat. Or
I
6
might.
seconds.
For a little longer is what I'm thinking.
Mm. Well, let me see. 5e tools.
It is another
cast-
day, so you do technically have your pass without a trace again.
Oh, okay.
Invisibility up to an hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can cast that on yourself or another person.
No, I'm still holding my little glowy orb. So you're gonna mention anything about invisibility or no?
Calixtus will kind of take turns going like one by one to the different members of the party and says, "Yeah, I think we should set an ambush. Do you have anything or invisibility or that we could use for the ambush?" He's trying to do
I
it
do.
discreetly.
I give you my one potion of invisibility since nobody else has it.
Okay.
Oh, do I
shrug and
have
give
one
him
of
an
those?
eye roll and a maybe,
I don't.
while still holding my little glowy purple, kind of like, I'm imagining it as like a kind of diamond shaped, just little purple glowy.
Because I have blink, but it's not consistent, and it's not even guaranteed that you'll go invisible. Like I said, I have the glyph of warding spell, so I can set that. Oh, no, that takes an hour to set up. Never mind. Then yeah, I don't really have that much.
I'm going to kind of like strut my stuff up to Calixtus, holding my ball and being like, you know, if it's a trap you're looking for, I might be of use. Just kind of like doesn't really make any sense.
Alright. What
This would
Calixtus
also,
wants
if
to
I
do is
walk
he
up
wants
you-
to be he'd like to make himself invisible or the crab man, and then the rest of the party pass and like hopefully ambush whoever is following.
So what you're saying is you need some sort of bait. And at this point, she just kind of dissipates the little glowy ball in her hand.
I was thinking less bait and more just being able to be hidden for an ambush.
Oh, but why not? You won't let me go to the city, and now you won't let me draw attention.
Deep sigh. I am concerned for your safety. I don't think that would be a good idea.
If I didn't think I could handle it, I wouldn't have offered in the first place. Unlike some other people, I can take care of myself down here.
And who's she looking at when she says that?
Eyes closed, looking at the sky. Chin up.
Well, which is it? You can't do both.
No, just okay, eyes closed.
Eyes
like,
closed or looking at the sky, which is
look with my special eyes. No, like
facing the sky. Eyes
facing
closed
the
but
sky,
facing the
eyes
sky.
closed.
Okay.
Like twirling her hair in one hand.
Annie's jaw just unhinges and a bunch of eyes stare out at the sky.
This
I
isn't
just
even
look
my
at
final
Calixtus. This isn't even my final form.
I'm gonna come back down and like still twirling my hair, look at him and be like, "Come on, you know."
You know, no.
How do you think this would work if you were bait?
Well, let's see. I'm gonna start kind of pacing around with my hands behind my back, like I'm now in charge, just kind of thinking.
Sakura's gonna kind of like cross her arms and do that thing where you like lean way more onto one leg, just like hardcore judging whoever it is you're looking at. She's gonna do that.
So
Not say anything.
you
Silent.
want to set a trap. You want to catch something that may or may not be following us. So it's simple. You guys hide, invisible, out of the way. And the cute, fluffy, harmless-looking girl just sits here and waits.
Don't like the way you said that.
I kind of stomp my foot and stop and look at him. And do you have a better idea?
Oh no, that was out of character. That was completely out of character.
Oh, I'm still going with it. I'm still going with it. I'm on a roll now.
I'm just picturing it, the little fox girl just sitting on a giant cinnamon
like-
roll now.
Just like half the height of him, just like stomping around, just trying to boss him.
Oh, it's great.
She definitely has this like this tone of just like eager to pick a fight, just like
Eager
ready to do
entitlement.
something. Yeah, she's just like, you know, I was rich, I can do what I want, and you should let me do what I want. But then she's just kind of looking at you, and it's like, well, you have a better plan?
Calixtus goes again. Maybe I go invisible, and whoever is following us, I wait until they come up, and then I attack them.
But if you're all invisible, and she just a little like draws a circle in the air, it's kind of like you're all invisible.
Well, I mean,
Wouldn't
here's
they
a thought.
be more likely to come by? Especially with just, you know, me.
I mean,
Kinda
if we
wink-
wanted
winks
to,
at you. Just,
little tongue click. But no, I mean,
sorry, I gotta take a second. Okay.
I can't take anything seriously right now.
Oh, this
Okay.
character's fun.
It really is. Okay. I mean, I know we don't have any plans for sure yet, but I do want to point out that I can turn into pretty much any creature, and some creatures are really small. So I could wait if we end up deciding to use anyone as bait, I could literally turn into a cockroach and wait right beside them, so that there would be some sort of support out on the field.
And
Calixtus
you're
kind of
not the
considers
only one
this.
that can kind of go, you know, smaller. Just kind of.
Doesn't Nostromo have the bat suit, and we're in darkness, and he could turn into a bat as well?
Yeah, he can.
Yep.
Okay, so, okay, what if we do this? What if Annie, Sakura,
I believe Vera can also go invisible.
and Nostromo... Look, how much of the party has to disappear? I mean...
Well, and if somebody doesn't have invisibility, I can turn somebody invisible.
Well,
The goal is to catch them, not necessarily for us to all be invisible.
Well, yeah, if the whole party isn't there, there's just one person, you're more likely to approach a person just kind of chilling somewhere.
Oh, like they
a group
were...
of 5 tanks.
Like
just
they got
kinda
left
sitting-
behind or something.
Yeah. That's kind of my idea here.
the one thing I would say is if this person, whoever it is, has already been following us, we would have to make it look like whoever it is actually got lost. Because they've seen us.
Well, I mean, some of us can actually act, and I don't think it'd be that hard.
Much shade.
I take out my wand of movement and I cast it at the fox.
Oh, okay. Annie, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Like, actually?
Yes!
Okay.
You
Alright.
poked the bear.
Pretty sure this was covered in her introduction.
1 second. I might have something that'll help me here a little bit. Check roller saving throw. I can also use my unfailing inspiration. to
Yeah,
add one of my
you-
bardic dice to this as well.
You can technically inspire yourself.
I can inspire myself. So I'm going to roll that.
Okay, yeah, that's plenty.
Inspire my... No, I gotta do this. I'm gonna roll a d8 to inspire myself. For a total of 23.
For giggles, Sakura, roll me a d4 to see what it would have been.
Okay. More. Oh,
Annie-
you dodged a bullet with that one.
you briefly feel the same feeling that you felt when Nostromo did that to you the other day come over you. However, you resist it, and you just see Sakura pointing out similar one
Oh,
to
I
what
do it.
Nostromo
I do it
has at
in
you.
one move. I'm trying to be sneaky about it.
Oh, okay. Roll me sleight of hand.
Okay.
Oh, this
I would like to
depends
give
on what
myself
I'm about to
guidance. Sleight of hand.
Wait. I can make you roll a disadvantage. Where's my disadvantage roll?
Well, this is all happening at once.
Yeah, this is fun. I'm surprising you.
I can't
Okay,
be surprised.
but
You can't surprise me.
11.
Yeah, Annie, you see Sakura pull out the same type of wand that Nostromo has and point at you, and you feel that same feeling of about to vomit and vacate your bowels. Come over
I'm
you.
gonna storm over there and try and smack it out of her hand, just like fit.
All right,
I'm gonna try everything to break it.
make an
You know
attack
what?
roll.
I'm gonna let it happen.
You're gonna let-
I will not resist.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you'll just hit it then. So you smack it out of Sakura's hand. Do you pick it up?
Yes.
Now, do you attempt to break it, or do you attempt to turn it on Sakura?
I'm gonna snap it over my knee and then throw the pieces at her.
All right. Make me a strength check.
Shit.
So just click on your strength button,
Yeah.
not the saving throw.
Fuck.
Annie walks up to you, Sakura, takes the wand of movement from you, and tries to break it over her leg, but it's just struggling, like putting all her effort into trying to break it.
I grin and I just wink at her and then I turn around back to everybody else.
I use the wand of movement on her.
Okay, Sakura, make me a Constitution saving throw.
I still have guidance on me though, so I get to add a D4. Okay, you said Constitution saving.
Is it to saving throws? Does guidance work on saving throws? Double check that.
Yes, I will. Guidance. Okay, that's just ability checks.
Okay.
Can I react at you if you have guidance? Or
So-
is that a no?
16.
Yep, that saves. Roll me a D4 for giggles, Annie, though.
Okay.
No, I can still hit her with this. I'm pretty sure I can use one of my spells to give you disadvantage on an ability check or saving throw.
Oh. Yeah, don't you have silvery barbs?
I have silvery barbs. Reroll that.
Okay, I can handle that. Nice skirt. I'm a little skirt.
Okay, roll me a D4, Annie.
Of course, of course.
That's a 4. Sakura, as you're walking away,
This is why I don't do things, actually, as a matter of fact. This is why I need to just listen to myself and stay out of trouble. Since stuff like this happens. No, you're fine. I love it. No, this is my favorite. I love it. Don't be sorry. It's great.
Not sorry.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Sorry, not sorry.
So, Sakura, you're walking away from Annie, and suddenly you feel that familiar feeling of a wand of movement being used on you, and
I just stop.
it's
in my
everything
tracks.
at once. You just sort of like freeze up with that horrified look of impending doom of a person that is not
just
going to
stop
make it to the
walking
bathroom in time.
I just stand there and wait for it to happen.
Okay.
There's nothing else I can do at this point.
Sakura just stops, like, with a resigned
Reverse
posture,
on that one.
and just vomits in that posture while everything else happens as well.
As she's sitting there dying, I'm gonna walk back, head held high towards Calixtus, and just be like, "You fucking
Alexis's jaw is like just like he's normally stoic, but this has all caught him very off guard.
Now, what did I say?
Nostromo's just
Handle myself.
Nostromo's just standing there watching, looks between the two of you, between Annie and Sakura, and just gives you both a thumbs up.
He loves it.
So yeah, I'm totally just gonna walk up to Calixtus and like put the wand of movement in my pocket and be like, "And what did I say about being able to handle myself down here?"
His homunculus starts clapping.
That's such a dick move.
What do you do, Calixtus?
Is my point not proven? Is this not what you came to see?
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
I guess we're setting an ambush. Like,
You're not even gonna prestidigitation me? Wow!
oh no, yeah, I would absolutely.
Oh! I've completely
Excuse me,
won him
they're
over
gonna
now.
They'd be able to tell where we are from smell alone.
I have
Sorry,
honestly
I was just
proved
so caught off guard by that whole exchange there.
You and me both.
Yeah, okay.
I am
yeah,
now-
He will,
I
he
am
will
the captain now.
prestidigitate you and clean you up.
I am
I'm gonna
queen
say
bitch
thank
now,
you.
and there's nothing you can do about it.
I tackle her to try to get my wand back. No, I'm kidding. Although, it's tempting. Tempting offer.
Sweep the meow meow, get the pow pow. Wait, foxes don't go meow. You know what I'm trying to get
I
at.
was gonna say, hold
What
on.
does the fox say?
Ding 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 ding.
The fox says some really nasty shit, and then
The
walks
fox says beep 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 beep.
was gonna
With
say-
the soundboard.
It just sounds like Morse code.
Yeah.
Beep 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 beep
Yeah.
beep beep.
Beep beep beep. You beep 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 beep.
Then you just hear one long beep at the end. Beep.
And then
Please leave a message after the tone.
Yeah, and then Salty has to put on like the hold music. Like,
Elevator
'cause
music,
We're
yeah.
having technical difficulties.
Oh gosh.
I just
Oh,
have
back
to
after
cut
three.
it with a message. The following segment was not in compliance with YouTube's guidelines.
This session had to be edited to comply with YouTube's guidelines.
No, sorry, Annie just asserting herself as the privileged child that has to be on top. You got the brunt of it immediately.
Hey, like I said though, you're doing good at playing the character.
Oh,
Oh.
man.
This is some hilarious stuff here. Dear Lord.
Who would have thought that a little demon person and a fox girl fighting can be so entertaining?
Just like ugly cat fighting in a field.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm just still staring at Calixtus, just like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm obviously the superior choice. No, giving him that look.
Calixtus is gonna go, I feel confident you can both handle yourselves. Maybe you guys should team up for this ambush and work some things out.
Sakura.
The biggest eye roll you have ever seen.
Sakura's just gonna look at Calixtus and just like that face that's like, what do I do here? And then she's gonna just shake her head. Shake her head and look away.
I'm gonna turn around and watch you, just probably still on the ground and just like nose slightly towards the sky, like she's trying to look down on you. She's not very tall, but she's trying to look down.
She's tiny and it's hard.
I think I'm taller than you are by like a solid few inches.
Yeah, she's 6 foot, but from the tips of her fennec ears, so she's not very big.
Well, if you count the tips of my horns, I'm 6'2.5", so.
Well,
I
I'm
feel like we're playing our
6'7",
characters a little too
so-
well. Oh gosh.
Okay, ambush.
I think the robot is 7 feet.
Yeah, the robot's got everybody beat, I'm pretty sure.
That's why we all need to team up to kill it together. I mean, what?
Anyway.
So you set and wait for an ambush.
Yeah.
Ambush.
So apparently Annie is going to be the bait and everybody else is going to be invisible or hiding. Or changed. To try and lure out the watcher.
So what I'm thinking...
Oh no,
I'm gonna
I got an
be
idea. Okay,
under this
Annie and Calixtus are going to drift towards the back of the group in conversation. Everybody else is going to gradually go on ahead. Once they're far enough ahead, they're all going to hide. And then they'll walk past, and eventually, hopefully, the ambush will walk past. And it'll
Ooh,
look like
that's smart.
they just got separated from the group, but really the group just all lay in hiding.
All right.
That's
Do I
smart.
need to turn
Yep.
anybody invisible? Or does everybody who's...
You can only turn one person invisible at a time.
Exactly, like, is there anybody that can't?
Robot is fine. Sakura is fine.
Farah's fine.
Hera's
I can just turn into a
fine.
speeder.
Crabman is the only one who needs to be invisible if we want to save his potion.
I'll turn him invisible. I'll cast invisibility on him.
Okay.
You yourself cannot be invisible then.
No.
That's
I don't.
okay, because
Okay.
Annie and Calixtus are going to be the bait.
All right.
I'm going to... Yeah. I think I did that right? Whatever. He's invisible now. Up to an hour.
All righty.
Okay. So that's the way we go down. So we're going to walk a little bit slower than the rest of the group. Everybody else is going to get some distance between us, and once the rest of the group like turns a bend ahead of us, where they're out of sight, that's when they can quickly lay their ambush, and then we'll just walk past them and
All right. You
There
you do so. Everyone, you pull it off. Everyone goes ahead and hides. You two walking slow behind, acting as bait.
I'm just like talking shit about Sakura, being like how much I'm better.
Like, are you deliberately doing this as we go around the bend in the road so she can like hear you?
Yes, 100% yes. Great.
Sakura doesn't
Inspired.
say anything. Sakura
Nothing
takes
like
the high
too
road.
mean, but just like I'm obviously better. Can't you tell?
Basically talking yourself up and downplaying Sakura.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know.
Not that
I know your type.
I don't hate Sakura, but I have to do this.
No, I love it. I love it. It's the best.
Shit.
Also, you dug yourself into this hole.
I feel like it's a hole Annie can handle, though.
Sorry.
Huh? Yeah, we'll find out one of these days. I'm sure this isn't going to be the last time they get mad at each other.
Anyway,
And I
so
love how, like, we're both, like, out of character, just talking, chatting, laughing at us, but in character. Our
You're,
characters just hate each other.
you're continuing onwards towards the ambush point. You feel like you're being followed. Also, the one sitting and waiting of ambush, you also feel like you're being followed.
Interesting. Not that I care.
You guys who are the bait walk past the ambush point. You guys
I'm
waiting
gonna
at
be
the
looking-
ambush point, roll me perception checks.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna specifically be looking at the ground for, like, any disturbance of anything. And I'm going to give myself guidance. Wait, can I only do that on one person? Okay, yeah. I'll give myself guidance. Don't fail me now. Okay, not too horrible. 19 total.
Nostromo got a 21.
Oh wait, Vera should be at disadvantage because she doesn't have dark vision.
Wah, wah.
Virginal
One
was
of the
a
reasons why
20.
I'm
Okay, so
better.
9.
Weak.
Sorry. Hey.
Alright. So you got. Here, you got 4. Oh, you got a 21. Someone.
That was
Blackjack.
Nostromo.
Alright.
Yeah.
You sit there waiting. 5 minutes go by. 10 minutes go by. 15 minutes go by.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Or do we just have the feeling of being watched and we overthought all of this? Because that's what I'm leaning towards.
Make me an Arcana check.
Of course. Of course, of course. I still have guidance.
Alright, you can guide yourself. So
17?
you get the sense that some creatures, when they have a lair, have certain regional effects.
Oh.
This is
Okay.
probably something along those lines.
Okay.
As you do recall that when you got close to the city of Gloom Refuge, you did feel like you were being watched the whole time. And of course, there was the Beholder there. However, this feels like you're being followed.
Oh, so it's like similar vein, different application.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm probably gonna just stand up and whoever I see first, I'm gonna just walk over to them and relay that information. I don't think we're actually being followed. I think we're in a layer of some sort.
Well, you're near a lair.
Okay. Either way, I'm gonna
yeah.
relay that info.
You're in Annie's lair now. Biatch.
You're in Annie's dungeon now.
Damn, that was brutal. That absolutely brutal.
Now I don't know how like spread out we were or anything, but like
After a while, Annie and Clicks just probably come back. So
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm
Yeah, like
gonna.
if we're getting that far, yeah, we're not gonna like leave the rest of the group here or anything.
yeah, you eventually make your way back to the group, and Sakura informs you of what she thinks.
Yeah.
On we go, making real progress.
Clicks is just
like,
getting more and more irked.
I cast Calm Emotions on Calixtus.
It's the post roll. He doesn't want to be calm. He wants to make progress.
Honestly,
Do you have calm emotions?
I could. It's on the cleric spell list. I just don't have it in my repertoire.
Okay, so I'll say sure. You can cast calm emotions.
Oh,
what's your
okay.
spell save DC?
It is, I believe, 15. Let me check. Sorry, I was on a different page looking at the spell itself. Yes, 15.
Clicks just normally. What's the saving throw you need to roll?
Will or was
Charisma. Yeah, you're gonna beat that.
Oh, I'm gonna wreck this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a 34.
Well, you don't add your charisma bonus on top of a charisma save.
I do actually. It
You do?
applies
Yeah, you
to
do.
all saving throws.
Your charisma bonus stacks on top of your charisma bonus.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That is strange.
Well, since the spell didn't work, I'm just gonna walk up to Calixtus, like kind of not even like up to him, just kind of like
But
by
I'm
him.
aware that you cast that on me.
But I mean, it's fine. It's calm. I'm just trying to calm you down, make you feel better.
When you go to walk up to him, I'm gonna kind of walk between you guys.
I actually give Sakura kind of a grumpy look, and I let Annie come between us.
Sakura looks
Just give
hurt,
her
but
the
she doesn't
look,
say
give her the
anything.
eyes.
Sakura will accept it. She is mature.
And as Calixtus and Annie sort of like take a few paces away, he goes, "You didn't have to do that." And he just
To Annie
and then
or
turns
me?
away to Sakura.
Oh.
Like, you didn't have to do that. And he just turns away.
I kind of like brush up
Ooh.
against his shoulder, just like, reassuring him. Like, yeah, you made the right move. You're strong, independent.
Okay, now you're laying out a little thick, and Calixtus was already in a bad mood. Now he gives you kind of a exasperated look, and he walks away from both of you.
A fair response.
Gonna slowly give Sakura kind of a death glare. And
I do
point
the
at
thing,
her
like-
with the wand, but not do anything with it. Just point. Threateningly.
I do the thing where like you don't say anything, but you do the like what? Like you just kind of like raise your hands real quick. I just do that to her, and then I turn around.
Great. That's great.
Because I'm just over here like I was just trying to help. What? And then I just turn around and just like take a few steps.
I just walk over to Chad Crabman, and I'm like, I just look at him, shake my head.
So just one of them days, and you just see him still holding the robot like a radar.
Akira sits down and she like kind of just like a little bit away from the group, not like far away, just like 10 feet. She opens up her notebook, but like kind of to herself, and she starts writing.
All right.
Does Sakura know if you cast a spell on her?
Yes.
Depends on the
Really?
spell.
Yeah, most spells you do.
I feel like Annie's in a shit disturbing mood right now.
She's ready to do a little
So
pot
she
stirring.
sees you writing in your book, right? She would see you.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not trying to hide it. I'm just kind of keeping the contents to myself.
I want to cast Detect Thoughts on Sakura.
Ooh.
All right. So you can cast Detect Thoughts on her and just get the surface thoughts, without having
will-
to, without ever, you can get surface thoughts, or which she won't be aware of, or you can probe deeper.
She's obviously writing in her book, so like I feel like those thoughts are already at the surface, coming out. She's trying to get rid of them.
All right.
Either way, I will not try to resist.
I am just gonna look for.
So are you doing surface thoughts or you probing?
Annie's gonna be probing. She's in a shit disturbing mood, and
Okay.
just messed up Calixtus anyways. So I don't know what you're thinking.
Sakura, you do feel something trying to pry into your mind.
I let it because I can guess.
And what do you think while you're being probed?
So
That is
basically,
a very loaded question.
So, my thoughts, basically, I'm thinking what I'm writing. So, like, it's kind of slow because I'm, like, thinking of the word as I'm writing it. But it starts off, to Annie, I apologize if I did anything to make you dislike me. And it's basically just, like, a little apology note, and it's like, I'm not necessarily the best with words, so I figured I should write this down to make sure I don't come across the wrong way.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
I definitely like having you in the group, and as mentioned, I'm sorry if I did anything to offend you. Please let me know if there's something I can do to make it up to you. And then I turn the page and I start writing one to Calixtus. Sorry that I cast a spell on you. Be mad at me now, little fox girl.
Well played. Well
Okay.
played.
Thank you. But, like, I'm writing for a fair amount of time.
Yeah, I think this only lasts a minute, so I'll probably catch the. Yeah.
You catch, like, the first, like, 2 lines of Calixtus's letter.
Just gonna kind of roll my eyes and go kind of sit over where Crabman is. Crabman and Calixtus are. I'm assuming around like a fire.
I thought we were like still hiking here. Like,
Are
Yeah,
you-
that's what I
we?
thought too.
everybody's like.
Okay,
sitting
we're
down.
hiking.
And then I'll
I'm
just be writing
sitting
as
on
I
a
walk.
Magic carpet. On a magic carpet floating past.
A whole new world.
No, I'm gonna go join.
Eh, copyright.
It's not copyright if I sing it.
Fair use under the DMC Act.
It
whatever
actually-
the fucking
You think the
1990
mouse cares?
The mouth.
The mouth.
Oh.
Dun dun. No. Yeah, I'm just gonna go rejoin them and try and like stand close to Calixtus again, just kind of like not being pushy, but just kind of like there. He knows
Alright.
that I'm there, but like I'm not.
So you continue on hiking for a little bit before you all hear a familiar voice come from the shadows off the path edge.
We all hear a familiar.
Well,
voice.
except for you, Annie. This is not familiar to you at all.
Okay.
Is it Nom Nom?
Instant fear. What is a nom nom and where do I acquire it? Oh, I did use one of my bardic dice. I need to minus myself one here.
What are you all doing down here?
Gut
Nom
reaction.
Nom.
Your mom. No.
Isn't it Nom Nom? That's Nom Nom, right?
Sounded like him.
Hang on just a second.
I don't think there's been any other characters with a voice changer.
That's fair. Different voice must be Nom Nom.
Just any voice outside of the normal one. It's Nom Nom.
Now, if it's an accent, that's different. The voice changer, it must be Nom Nom.
Don't you know it's dangerous down here?
Does it sound like the voice is coming from a direction? Or, like...
You see a familiar figure approaching you.
I pull out a knife, not knowing who this is.
Mm-hmm. 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 I know what this is.
Well, Annie doesn't.
Are you insane? There is an entire colony of mind flayers nearby.
Ooh, Calixtus looks excited. Which way?
Yeah, that's the
As-
whole reason we're down here.
The familiar form of... hang on, let me turn off the voice changer.
Say, as this is my first time seeing this creature, what does it look like?
Do you see it on the map?
Yes.
It looks a little scary, but he's nice.
Okay. Well, the familiar form to some of you of Tempestus, he will, at the paladin being excited at finding a mind flayer colony, will facepalm. Annie, oh wait, I can't do that. Hang on, let me switch over to the one where I'm DM. Hang on a
holding
second.
knife, but I am not attacking. Ah,
There you go.
some Davy Jones looking moth. Got it.
Yes, I did just modify the Ulathara token. I didn't feel like drawing an entire custom picture for Tempestus.
I'm gonna poke
Yet.
Crabman and ask him, who the hell's this guy?
He's a friendly mind flayer guy. Well, I forget what he was before. He got turned into a mind flayer. He's kind of okay, though. He's a good healer, though.
He was an
Friendly?
elf, I think?
Yeah.
Yes, I was indeed an elf.
Friendly.
Oh,
Mind elf. Come on. What's wrong?
mind flayers normally devour brains. If you see another like me, run.
No, we gotta kill him. That's the whole reason we're down here. We gotta find one.
Are you mad?
Yes.
I shrug.
Oh, that's great. Now I have to worry about you folks getting killed. Oh boy. Well, I suppose I should fill you in on what I've learned of the Mind Flayer colony. Also be aware that the Elder Brain may create a psychic connection with you while you sleep. It will be
Should
able
we be
to
doing
see
this?
through your eyes.
Huh. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
So, I suggest we sit down.
All right. I'll start a fire and start making another very delicious meal for myself while he talks.
I'm not saying
Alright.
I don't trust this
I
character.
would also
Holding my
say,
knife out.
don't with the fire. Not where we are right now.
Dang it. I need to eat, though. Man's gotta eat.
We still have those, MREs.
I look at Crabman. I tell him to hold out his frying pan.
Okay. He does so.
It says dancing lights is a torchlight light, so I light a torchlight light in my hand so he can cook off of it.
Dancing lights do not emit heat.
Damn!
Yeah, just the light.
I cast fireball on the frying pan.
Now we're cooking.
Now it's charcoal.
Aw,
You
I thought-
overcooked it a little bit.
What doesn't it have? Oh, it doesn't emit heat. God damn. Okay, sorry. Never mind.
Pan-fried frying pan.
I thought I was gonna be helpful, but never mind.
Anyway, Tempestus says, "Alright, so what is your goal with them?"
Kill them, get their gizzards, make psychic weapons, kill Demon Lord. Easy.
So not that far off from what I was going to try to do. Well, I suppose what I was going to try to do was a lot more complicated and is going to take some time. Anyway,
I mean, if
you're
if
going
you wish.
to want to be very, very careful.
Is
They
there
have a
anything about them
dragon.
that we should know? Oh,
Uh,
we have a dragon?
yes, they've had it for some time, as it was there when they originally turned me.
Do not speak to me of the old magic witch.
It is... Yeah, it is a dragon that carries the Elder Brain around. It is a host for the Elder Brain, so to speak.
That's
It
honestly really
will, it has a breath attack of shooting out Mind Flayer larvae all over you,
cool.
which will infest you. And, well, he gestures to himself
I feel like
after a
this.
certain amount of time.
I feel like this is the DM telling us in big flashing red letters, "Don't do this."
I'm pretty sure this was the quest the DM gave us. Go find and kill mind flayers to make psychic weapons. I am getting mixed signals.
I never said to go kill mind flayers and make psychic weapons. You just asked if the shopkeeper could make psychic weapons, and he said he would need most likely the glands of a mind flayer.
Yeah, we made this choice.
Why would he tell us that if that wasn't an option?
It is an
just
option.
because something's an option doesn't mean you have to do it. We just decided to.
I feel like I could start some shit right now. Oh man, I have an idea. As Annie, I'm gonna lean over to Calixtus and like whisper in his ear. If we're looking for mind flayers to kill, there's one right in front of us. It's not doing anything.
Pixis is like, that is not a choice.
But it makes sense. No risk. All the reward. He's just sitting there.
On the contrary, Calixtus says, how would one remove a mind flayer gland? Would it be fatal? Where is the gland?
It would very much be fatal. Especially with what all you would have to do to one to just get close enough to do so. It is part of the brain, so.
Is it
Partial lobotomy. Let's do it.
Is it an important part of the brain?
Get me my crowbar.
Yes, it's also the part that allows them to communicate telepathically. I don't see what you're getting at.
I know exactly what you're getting at, and I love it.
You are a mind flayer. You have glands. You don't really want to be a mind flayer.
And he's just nodding.
I'm curious if it is possible to have your glands without harming you. We would never do anything to seriously harm you.
A shrug.
I mean, technically, I guess you could remove them somehow and then resurrect me with, like, true resurrection or something. But I would rather not go through the dying part.
What if you didn't die? What if instead we put you to sleep, took out the glands while you were wearing a ring of regeneration, and you simply grew it back without ever even having to worry about it because it wouldn't be fatal and you wouldn't even be awake to feel it?
And besides, I'm an expert surgeon, and I point to my very proud work I did on myself.
He
That
looks very disturbed looking at your work.
See, I'm an expert.
or we could find an actual professional surgeon.
What do you
Like
mean?
me.
I'm board certified by all the crabs, trust me.
I
The
could
Board
do
of
it.
Crabs.
I could
Isn't
do
that
it.
just a restaurant?
Look, the issue with the Ring of Regeneration, well, yes, it would regenerate my brain. It won't regenerate the memories. And I already have very little of my
You
original
have
self left.
a
And
lifetime
I fear
to
that
make new memories that you won't.
what I'm getting at is you
Yeah.
remove that part, I might just be just a mind flayer and then immediately attack you.
But then at the end of the day, you are something that you hate, so why wouldn't those last few remaining memories of your friends be something of you helping them instead of, I don't know, being selfish?
I gave Annie the most horrified look.
Calixtus just is like, no.
I
No,
look
no.
at Sakura like, you
Hard
know
pass.
I'm right. You know I'm right.
I look at her back like I genuinely don't.
I still have the
Genuine
knife in
shock
my
and
hand.
confusion.
If you wish to
You're shorter
remove
than me.
my brain, I will not stop you.
I
have
go
better
over
idea.
and stand by Tempestus.
I have better idea. How about you help us infiltrate the colony, and we don't need many of them. We don't have to fight no stupid dragon. We could just get like one or two of them by ourselves and go click, cut them out, and then we'll be fine.
We can try and intercept a patrol.
See, now
I'm
you're
gonna look
speaking
at-
my language.
However, they are all psychically linked.
We'd
And,
have to get them hard and fast.
So
Oh,
to
like
And
all
run.
of them are?
I would
Yes.
tell him.
All the mind
Ooh.
flayers, they're like one entity.
The Elder Brain, as a matter of fact, can sense our very presence right now.
So then, guys, I just kind of like pipe up. If they're all psychically linked, that means he's one of them, and they could be coming here right now.
I managed
Why
to
don't
sever
we-
my link to the
His
Elder
connection
Brain.
is severed.
I don't know this though, so I'm
Yeah,
like,
we
why
explain
don't
it.
we just take him now? Either
No.
way.
No.
So
No.
you'd rather, as a paladin, a righteous man, risk everybody's lives of all of your friends here than just this weird squid dude? It's
The crab
exactly what
speak-
you're looking for.
The crab
I
speaks
would
up and says
gladly
yes.
risk my life for any one of my friends, including quote unquote Squid Dude, any day of the week. He gives you a really firm look, like, don't go there.
Sakura grins a little bit.
I just kind of throw my arms up. Whatever. Flip. Just like a hair flick and just kind of walks away. I'm gonna go, like, sit over here.
And then he turns back
I give Calixtus
to,
a little smile.
and then he notices the smile, but he tries to stay stoic. He turns back to our friend here and says, if we were going to intercept a patrol, what do you recommend? How
Well,
would we do it?
they can sense us, and you get the sense that he, if he had a mouth, is grinning a bit. I can sense them.
I told you he's still part of them. Maybe he's lying.
I have a plan of my own.
Well,
My
spill the
plan is
beans
I'm going
already.
to start. Well, you see, I am an Ulatharid. Specifically, when my body dies, I can become an Elder Brain. And so,
So-
also as an
Right.
Ulatharid, I am able to command and take control of other mind flayers. Hopefully.
So
My thinking is I am going to
With
try.
you take brain, and then he sends us easier to kill ones. The
I am-
problem is,
It's generally when I die of natural causes.
we can speed it up.
Anyway, my plan is to slowly hijack the colony, so to speak. Slowly take it over. And then hopefully have an army of mind flayers to go after your demon lord fellow.
Now that sounds like a great idea.
And how can we trust him?
It will take me a while to do this, though, and it has a slim chance of success.
Well, how can we speed it up and make certain the success rate is higher than 2%?
I look at
There's
Brad.
not much you can do. I will help you. I will help you get the mind flayers to make psychic
Sure you wanna-
weapons.
Are you sure you want to do this? I'm not sure it's worth it if it means your life the way you've been.
I am sure. I feel this is my calling, and to be frank, while my deity has been helpful, I don't feel like he's been all that helpful. Sure, I can cast spells to heal people and bring them back from the dead. However, I've never really seen him intervene or send, like,
Which deity does he
Aid.
have?
I don't remember, but it's like a symbol of a dove. It's
Okay,
one of the
okay,
D&D deities. You'll have to look it up.
okay.
Is it a jackal? And he's just kind of given up at this point. He's just playing with a rock on the ground.
But if I can succeed, then I am sure your friend will not expect a nautiloid ship attacking him from the sky.
That would be very potent.
Yep.
How if everything were to go according to plan with the plan that you had, how long would that take?
I have no idea. It could be anywhere from a few months to years. But I am going to do my best.
I turn to Calixtus.
If I have
don't-
to, I will cut my losses with a few mind flayers under my control and run.
I don't know if we have enough time. And then,
Could
like I said,
we-
I turn to Calixtus.
Yeah, Calixtus will go. "Is it
Like I said, I will
possible-"
help you with your plan.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, can we do both? Like, could we get
Yes, that's
some of
what
the
I'm
mind
getting
flayers
at.
for the weapons, and then okay, yep. I don't know that we have another choice. We have to take out hierarchy, or he destroys the world, or at least everything we care about.
Yes,
I
he
just wanna
is
kill
the only
him.
way
a
we have chance.
scourge on this.
I just
Blame.
want him dead. He made me into this. I want him dead.
He killed the entire capital that I used to live in.
And he turned me
I
into
want him
this.
gone too.
So therefore we got hatred for him. That's all we need.
I can certainly sympathize with being transformed into something against your will.
See, this guy, I look at Calixtus like, see, this guy gets it. Me and him are two kindred souls.
Yeah, Calixtus nods in the affirmative. He understands righteous justice by all means. So even if it means giving your life, so he's not going to deny him the opportunity.
Also, during this whole time, hang on a second. Let me turn off the voice changer.
During this whole time, Vera has been looking straight at Tempestus and looking very, very terrified. And that is where we will call the session.
Hey, that was a good session.
Getting somewhere.
No, we're getting somewhere fast. Especially with
Anyway.
Sakura and Annie.
I hope
The
you
other
all
part is
viewer.
we never
Let me.
had to go down here
Yeah.
at all. We could have just visited our friend at his pleasant little farm and cabin and said, "Hey, how about we use your brain to take over the entire Mind Flayer world?"
But you know, we wouldn't have had these like 7 weeks of fun
From
in
what
the
you-
Underdark.
From what you've gathered, though, of what he's saying, it wouldn't work quite that way to just take his brain.
That's the short version. That's the short Stoic Calixtus version.
Anyway,
But in theory.
let me do an outro for the video.
Okay, alright.
I hope you all viewers enjoyed it. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, comment down below, all that stuff. As per usual, I have my Discord server linked in the pinned comment of the video, and as well as in the description.
And apparently, don't
Discord
hesitate to indicate whether you're Team Annie or Team Sakura.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Team
Yes,
Annie.
Team Annie or
Yes.
Team Sakura in the comments. And
You know I'm
also, whatchamacallit, if you want to support me, I have memberships on my channel
Do it.
now.
do it, then you see more of this.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And obviously,
More cat-
this
I'm
is
glad you all
irresistible.
enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Salty out.